high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Please select a dispatch requested.
Driver disengaged.
Buddy departing area of operations. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been
You found the
updated.
interpreter. Now follow him to the target.
Meld on.
Analysis
That's not the target.
complete.
Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Buddy has arrived. The map has been updated.
CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Development project has been added. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Stop!
This is your last chance.
Die MPLA's olieveldreg. Waar het die inligting vandaan?
The MPLA's oilfield rights. Where did you get this information?
I told you. I only know it was an anonymous source.
Dit was 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie my vir 'n poepel vat nie.
You're not fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others. Nobody knows anything.
Hy sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
O, so hulle het saam 'n storie opgemaak. Dit is hoekom jy nie die Britte kan vertrou nie. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder die hele gelei tydens die Boereoorlog?
You made up a story with the others. You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffered because of you in the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie.
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
But it was you that betrayed us.
It wasn't me. It was the Viscount.
Genoeg! As jy niks weet nie, is ons seker klaar.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot. Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
I'll never forget this.
That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information, though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Hold them off!
Boss, with that panic going on, they could decide to kill the target. Hurry.
updated.
But we did learn the target's field of movement. Target acquired. Get hot.
Alle eenheden, stuur alle luchtafstanden aan alle kanten als je versterken. Onmiddellijk,
Get hot. Watch out, Bob. This is P1. Taking too many hits. I gotta pull out. Target acquired. Get hot. What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target. Watch out, boss! Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Extraction failed.
Target acquired. Get hot.
Outpost captured.
P1 is in hot. Find cover. This is P-Quad. No targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by an LZ. This is a list of
Intel
prisoner
file
detainment locations.
obtained. The map has been updated.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I thought I was dead for sure.
You have arrived at your destination.
Target extraction
The map has
confirmed.
been updated.
Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your
Weather will
choice.
clear shortly. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated. Please, landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is Pequot. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. On station at LZ.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added. Development project has been added.
All right, mission complete. Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Side ops
Boss,
list
one of the latest
updated.
missions to come in is
Mission
connected
list
to the walker
updated.
gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Please select a mission.
refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skills. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed. Side ops list updated.
Good. Good dog.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky.
Got it.
Quiet. Where does she think she's going? You want to head out with the boss. That'll be the day. I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op. Which is more than I can say for the others.
There's nothing damn fine about this thing.
Here.
Hey,
Blades.
wait a minute, that thing costs a lot of money.
see each individual blade. And a depth perception.
You want in?
This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team. Being a scout sniper, there are 2 tasks you can give Quiet. First is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.